Hi, my name is Chase Colburn, lead developer of Golf GPS Pro here at BayBreak Systems. Today I'm going to discuss how to use Golf GPS Pro while playing a round of golf. The first thing we must do is register a new round, and that is done by pressing Play Round here at the top menu. This is our round registration screen. And the first thing we must do is select a facility. This brings us to a list of all our locally stored facilities. If the facility we're looking for is not here, we can always press Add in the upper right hand corner and search for a line, which has been discussed in a previous tutorial. Well, the facility I want to play at is the Augusta Country Club, and I'll select it. After selecting facility, we'll be prompted to which course we're going to play. A course consists of either the back or front 9 and the starting tee. I'm going to begin with the front 9 at the men's tee, and the second course will be the back 9 men's tee. You can also adjust the date as well as select the weather and wind. Of course, the weather and wind is optional. Below we have the two courses we just selected. If we wish, we can add a third course, and we can also delete and sort the courses we registered. When we're done, press Start Round to begin your round. Since I am giving this video tutorial on the iPhone simulator, the default location is the Apple headquarters in California. Of course, on the device, your actual GPS location will be seen. I'm going to begin by briefly discussing all the different options and components on the screen, and then discussing how to save your shot location, results, and scores. At the top here, we have a pause button that will pause around and bring us back to the main menu. At the title bar, we have our current hole, as well as the par and yardage for this hole, and a view button that gives a few options. Our first option is to view any historic information for this hole if available. And here we can see the shot results for this hole played on a previous date. At the top here we have the date, as well as the score, and whether there was a fairway hit, bunker shot, out of bounds shot, or penalty shot. We can rotate the map by clicking this button to get a vertical view, as well as zoom in. You can click on a shot to get more information. And down here at the bottom, you can change the map mode and cycle through any other historic information that may be available. Let's turn back to the round. The next option here is to view the green indicator. The green indicator is used by placing the device on the green, and the direction and the slope will be displayed. However, since I'm using the simulator, we have no accelerometer data. The mode button up in the right hand corner here pushes the ball into a free fall mode that moves in accordance to the tilt of the device. Let's return back to the round. And now our last option here is to view the scorecard. Since we haven't saved any scores yet, our scorecard is blank. But we can swipe the screen to view each course. If you tilt the device, you'll see a traditional scorecard, and if you select a hole, you can edit the score manually. I'll discuss this screen in more detail in another tutorial, but for now I just want to note, if you do change the score manually, you'll skip that hole when returning back to the round. For now I'm just going to cancel and return back to the round. At the top of our map screen, we have a banner that if you press, will show you all your clubs that you have registered. If you select a club, say this one at 130 yards, you'll see a ring that's exactly 130 yards from your current location. This will help you when choosing the ideal club for the shot. If you come back up here and select None, this will remove the club shot distance display. You can also tap any location on the screen to get a direct reading of the distance from that spot to where you currently are. You can also drag this middle dot here to get a 2-point reading. To remove this display, simply tap the endpoint. At the bottom, we have our GPS button. Pressing this once will lock the GPS coordinate to the center of the screen. For iPhone 3GS users, pressing this again will enable the compass mode, which will rotate the map to your direction. Pressing the button again will release the lock. Before I discuss these next buttons, I want to briefly discuss the settings, which are found by pressing the bottom gear button on the right. Here we have 5 options. The first option allows us to switch between satellite imagery and map data provided by Google. The second option, the Club Distance tool, when enabled, displays a banner on top of the map screen that, when pressed, allows us to choose a club and see its shot distance. When this option is disabled, that banner will be removed. The next 3 options control the way we save our score. When Save Run Score is disabled, we essentially use Golf GPS Pro as a rangefinder. But of course, we can always view the scorecard and edit our scores directly. When this option is enabled, we use the rangefinder and progress hole by hole, entering the scores respectively. The next option, Save Shot Results, when enabled, allows us to further save GPS locations that allow us to review our play data later. The last option, Show Live Selection, allows us to also input the live result when saving our shots. I'm going to enable this and return back to our round. And finally, I'll discuss how to use Golf GPS Pro to save your play results. Now begin by pressing tee up before making your first shot. And this will save your tee up location. Now since I'm using the simulator, I won't be able to update my GPS location. But before you make your next shot, select Save Shot to choose your shot result. Let's say it landed on the fairway. Now if the GPS is inaccurate, you can always adjust the GPS manually. Select OK, and now here we can see our result. You can undo any shots by selecting the Undo button. And once you green on, you can select the green on. And then you're presented with a Hole Out button. Selecting this will allow you to enter the number of putts, after which the scorecard will be displayed. When everything is OK, select the OK button to return back to the map screen and begin our next hole. And that's it. Once we complete all 18 holes, we'll be able to go to the History and Analysis section to view our play results. Thank you for listening. Bye.